Okay, foods that originated in Pittsburgh. Hi, I'm Dale Mancini.
And I'm Marilyn Dale.
And we're your property couple, real estate agents for Keller Williams Realty. Foods that originated in Pittsburgh is what we're going to talk about today, and let's get started right now. Okay, when it comes to traditions, Pittsburgh has plenty. You may be surprised at some, such as Saturday morning in the Strip, sports fans, and steel mills. However, look a little closer and you will see that each of those traditions center around one thing: food. With a lot of influence from its melting pot population, Pittsburgh's food culture is as diverse as its neighborhoods. Not surprising that a lot of foods that originated in Pittsburgh gained some national acclaim. So, whether they are favorites or known all over the world, these are the foods that Pittsburgh made famous.
The Big Mac, the iconic burger, was created by McDonald's franchise Jim Delgado of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1967. However, the burger was named by a 21-year-old secretary working in the company's advertising department. Executives and other employees at the time laughed at the name. However, it stuck and went on to become one of the best-known product names of all time.
How about Heinz Ketchup? Now, who doesn't know Heinz Ketchup? Heinz has been making America's favorite ketchup for years, actually since 1869. The legend has it that Henry John Heinz invented ketchup by adapting a Chinese recipe for so-called catsup, and it was called in its earlier days, which was a thick sauce made from tomatoes, special seasoning, and starch. Today, there are more than 650 million bottles of Heinz ketchup being sold every year throughout the world. Here's a little trivia for you. Heinz has more than 57 varieties. However, while riding on a train in New York City, John Heinz saw a sign advertising 57 varieties of shoes. He liked the way it looked, and he and his wife's favorite numbers were 5 and 7 respectively. So, he decided to use it. The mark can still be found on most of the products today.
Mancini Bread, possibly a distant relative of yours truly, Dale Mancini. Mancini Bakery is open 24/7. They produce 10,000 loaves of the best bread in the world every day using the same old world techniques that developer James Mancini practiced when he first started baking the bread back in 1926. Today you can find Mancini's bread in most grocery stores, convenience stores, and markets.
The Mancini Sandwich. If you ask anyone from Pittsburgh about the history of the city's beloved Pittsburgh Sandwich, they will all tell you the same thing. The sandwich dates back to the 1930s. It was originally a lunch made for rushed steelworkers on a quick break from the steel mills. Its most recognizable features are French fries and coleslaws and tomatoes and provolone cheese piled inside the sandwich. This all came about so that the workers could save time and have their whole lunch all at once.
Well-known Isley products all find their popularity starting in Pittsburgh. First, we have the Klondike vanilla ice cream squares coated with chocolate, were imagined and invented by Isley's. Second, we have a chip-chopped ham, a Pittsburgh favorite, which was used in place of ground beef for barbecues. And last but not least are Isley's ice cream skyscrapers, a perfect symmetrical tall creamy cylinder that could be slipped into a cone without tipping over.
The Clark Bar. Now, who has not enjoyed a Clark Bar at some point in their lives? The original formula of the Clark Bar was pioneered by Irish immigrant David L. Clark in Pittsburgh, PA in 1917. It was the first American combination candy bar to achieve nationwide success, and is now similar to the Butterfinger and Fifth Avenue bars. The illuminated, oversized rooftop Clark Bar sign that decorated the original Northside factory is now a Pittsburgh landmark, and the original building where the Clark Bar was made there is now a restaurant that's named the Clark Bar and Grill in reflection of the treats that were once made there.
Iron City Beer. In 1861, a young German immigrant named Edward Fronheim started the Iron City Brewery. Iron City beer boasts notes of sweet corn and smooth, crisp barley malt for a dry finish with very little bitterness. Unofficially, the official beer of the United States of America, which is enjoyed for its classic crisp taste and refreshing value. It was made in Pittsburgh until 2009, at which time it moved to Latrobe, PA. Iron City beer lovers can still find this beer in most Pittsburgh bars, restaurant, and beer distributors.
Well, hope you enjoyed watching our video on the foods that originated in Pittsburgh. We thank you for watching our video. Also, check out our video on the pros and cons of living in Pittsburgh. And so you don't miss any episodes of our videos, please hit the subscribe button below. Again, I'm Dale Mancini.
And I'm Marilyn Dale.
And we are your property couple, realtors with Keller Williams Realty.